In this video, we'll talk about options for somebody who is here on a tourist visa to stay in the United States, get a job, work, and all the good stuff. So watch this video, and I'll see you on the other side. So in this video, we're going to answer a question for one of our YouTube subscribers. Before we dive into the question, if you're here for the first time, make sure to subscribe to our channel, click that bell to be notified for new videos. We release videos every week. And also, if you have a Facebook account, make sure you follow us on Facebook. We have 2 accounts. You can also send us a DM over there. We love to connect with our clients everywhere on every platform. The whole purpose of this channel is for you, to educate you, to provide you the latest information about immigration, and also to answer a lot of your pressing questions. So let's dive into our question here in the video. Hello, if I came to the US with a tourist visa but would like to stay in here and find a job legally, what would I do and how can you help? So a lot of our clients and a lot of our YouTube visitors are actually in the United States, either on a student visa or a tourist visa or some other temporary status. So in this case, how can a person who is here on a tourist visa can stay here and find a job and do all the good things? So first of all, remember that when somebody comes to the United States on a tourist visa, typically they're getting a right to stay here up to 6 months, typically on a permit called I-94, which is an electronic permit issued by the CBP that states the duration of time a person can stay in the US upon entry. Sometimes the CBP officer can give you less time. 6 months is not guaranteed, but typically they won't give you more than 6 months. Now, what it means is that if you come here on a tourist visa, you really have to understand that your main purpose is to be a tourist, is to visit, maybe come here for leisure, vacation, visit friends and family. The purpose is not to work. So when you enter the port of entry, and if they ask you what is the purpose of your visit, if you tell them I'm coming here to work or looking for a job, and you have a tourist visa, most likely you'll be denied. So what you have to understand is the main purpose of a tourist visa is not to work, look for work or anything like that. It's really for leisure and tourism. So it is understandable that some people come here as visitors and then they form an intention to find a job and work. That is fine. But if your intention is to come here and work and you're going to use your tourist visa, that's not a good thing, and most likely you'll be denied entry. So what if you're here already on a tourist visa and now you decided that you want to work here? So first of all, the process would be some sort of a change of status. Now, if you have some sort of a skill, like a degree or education, you may be able to get an H-1B visa if you find the qualified employer to be able to give you a job. We've done quite a few videos on the H-1B visa, and we'll link here one of the videos in the cards about what the H-1B visa is. But if you're here as a tourist and you have an employer that is offering you a job, one of the options could be an H-1B visa, which is a work visa that would allow you to live and work in the US. The problem with the H-1B visa is that you can only file for it once a year in April, and it is subject to a lottery. So even if you file for it in April and selected in the lottery, you're not going to be able to work until October of that fiscal year. And remember, you only have 6 months on a tourist visa. And even if you file an extension, that extension is not going to be included in the application because the visa typically will start in October. So changing status to an H-1B is not really feasible if you're here on a tourist visa. You can actually find an employer, have him file for an H-1B visa, and then you can go back to your home country and wait for that to be approved. So that's one option. Now, if you're already here in the US and you want to be able to stay and work, and if you have some money, you're able to apply for an E2 visa and start your own company. You can start your own small business, and many countries are on the list. There's a list of countries based on a treaty between the United States and some of these countries. So you are able to change your status from an E2, from a tourist visa to an E2 visa if you have money and a good idea to start a business. So that's kind of another option. Some people come here on a tourist visa and then they realize they want to stay here and go to school, for example. So you can also change your status from a tourist visa to a student visa. Again, the process have changed in the past year or so, where you essentially have to file an extension of your tourist visa at the same time when you file for change of status to a student visa. But that's another option. And some people, they come here on a tourist visa, they visit, and they fall in love and they meet a U.S. citizen. And sometimes you can change status from a tourist visa to a green card by marrying a U.S. citizen. So these are just some of the few options that are possible if you come here on a tourist visa. One of them we mentioned is a change to a work visa like the H-1B. Another one is maybe starting a business under the E2 visa. That's another option. If you meet a U.S. citizen, fall in love and get married, another option is, of course, change your status by an adjustment of status from a tourist visa to a green card by doing that based on marriage. So the bottom line is that a tourist visa is designed for tourism only, for leisure and pleasure, visiting family members and things like that. If you do want to do something else, like get a job or get a work visa, remember that yes, you can come on a tourist visa to the United States physically and be here, but remember that if you do find a job, most likely you have to go back home, apply for the visa, and then return with a work visa, and that'll be the most appropriate and most feasible way to do so. So if you like this video, make sure you click the like button, share it with a friend, leave us a comment, let us know what other videos you want to see, and most importantly, subscribe to our channel. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you at our next video.